In last week's video, I was enjoying Willow Springs Lake, but I was on my way to Tennessee, so it was time to keep heading east. I enjoyed the hiking there and the friends I was hanging out with, but it was definitely time to keep going to my next spot, which would be Prewitt, New Mexico. It looks like I've made it. Welcome to Bluewater Lake State Park. Man, did I have to go through some weather to get here, but I'm here now. From what I understand, after a certain date, you cannot book online anymore. It's all first come, first serve. So let's go check it out. Okay, everybody, it's the next morning. I am getting ready to go on a morning hike with my travel companion back there. Look at this view. Check it out. I am in spot number 33, but this is my view. I will definitely be coming back here again, God willing. But how pretty is this? So the hike we're going on today is through the canyon and towards the dam. Isn't this gorgeous? And yes, you can actually go camp on the lake. I believe it's actually $5 less. It's all dry camping, but it's $5 less than what I'm paying here, which is $20 a night. Anyway, let's go hiking. This morning's hike is going to be on the Canyon Side Trail, which will eventually take us to the backside of the dam. So let's do it. How beautiful is this, you guys? So the trail seems pretty well marked. Just keep a lookout for these posts. And I believe the trail is only like a mile long. But how pretty is this? Not sure what creek that is. I'll have to look it up. There were so many different types of birds here. So for those of you who like bird watching, this is a great place to come. So it's pretty marshy on part of this trail as you get down here closer to the creek. But if you just be careful, take your time, you can do it. Because the views are so worth it. And there's birds everywhere. I mean, I don't know what other kind of bird there is, but...
Yeah, you take the green parts, and I don't remember exactly how they did it. But so, because there was so many Native Americans where I grew up at, we would often have them come in and teach, like some of them taught us how to make acorn mush, which is not that great either. And they showed us how to make bread out of cattails, which really wasn't that great.
Well, there you have it, people. You can make bread out of cattails, but apparently it's not very good. And keep in mind, if you're going to come on this trail, you do have to cross this rocky spot, which isn't bad at all. Just go slow. And then you catch back up on the trail on the other side of the creek, going this way. We'd made it to the end of the trail, and at the end, at the dam, was this old stone structure. What it was used for, I'm not sure. It could have been people that were staying here while the dam was being worked on, but it's pretty interesting. So we're heading back from the dam now, and we're going to try a different path back. We are going to try going up the switch backs of the rocky side. Yeah, just try something different on the way back. So this side of the trail, on this side of the creek, It's pretty well traveled. It does get marshy in some places, but not too bad. So you can see you have to walk through some brush, and it is dry up here somewhat, but we are going to cross the creek and go up the switchbacks over there. So I've been meaning to address this, you guys. I figured what better time to do it than now. For those of you who have watched me for a while know that on my page, it says that I am a solo female traveler, which I am. But because I came out on this RV journey on the road to find community and healing for myself, you know, I'm out here trying to find that community. And so sometimes I'm going to have travel buddies with me or travel companions. I'm not always going to be alone, which is a good thing. That means I'm finding my community of people that I trust out here. So I just wanted to put that out there in case you ever see people with me in my videos. You know that Bill here is one of my travel buddies. I'm sure many of you have wondered. So just thought I'd put it out there. I'm trying to be as transparent as I can on my channel. Anyway, back to the hike. All right, we made it to our crossing point. Please don't move, log. Wow, somebody did a good job on this. It's beautiful back here. It really is. All right, let's go. So this campground sits at around 7,500 elevation. So while you're out hiking, you'll probably stop and take some breaks to catch your breath. I am. But that's why. So as you can see, now we are on the other side of the lake, and the dam is right over there where I was just hiking earlier, and my camp spot is actually right there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll zoom in here, but my RV is right over there, and there are camp spots all along here. Supposedly, I read there were 146 different camp areas, and that could be them including the Lakeshore camping and the that whole area back there is primitive camping as well. But as you can see, I don't know how you get to that side, excuse me. There must be a road coming in from that direction to come in that way. But yeah, As you can see, you can camp right on the lake. And I'm sure it gets super packed in the summertime. But what a gem this is. Really pretty. So yes, the park offers camping, hiking, birding, and fishing. And apparently some of the best tiger muskie fishing is done here. But they do post a sign saying that if you do catch one, to release it. Apparently they help to control the rough population. So I don't remember if I mentioned, but this campground is located about 25 miles west of Grants, New Mexico, and just a few miles east of Gallup, New Mexico. And it's just about 7 miles south of the 40, so really easy to get to. There's also an RV dump station out in front of the park. You can either use it on your way in or on your way out. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this week's video. It was short but sweet. I was only here a day and a half, so I tried to give you as much information as I could while I was in the area. So anyway, I'm so glad you came along. Thank you for being here, and we will see you in next week's adventure. Take care and see you next week.